Alright, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Okay, before we start our class today, please prepare yourself. Thank you. Have you prepared yourself?
Yes, Miss.
Alisa, please lead the prayer.
Okay, before we start the class, we Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi zidni ilman warzuqni fahman.
Now, I will check my attendance. Who among you that doesn't come to the class today? No one. Okay, only one person is here. Alright, now before we start, I would like to give you a bit of motivation. Remember that you are now still in college break. It means that you're soon going to graduate soon. Either you decide to be a college student or you seek a job, both decision is fine. What I want you to know that success doesn't come from only one good day. You will going through a lot of obstacles, challenges, and etc. So be resilient, keep going, and don't give up so easily. Do you understand?
Yes, Miss.
Alright. Now we are going to learn about discussion text. So the objective of discussion text, the first one, you need to know the concept, the structure, functions, and the language picture. Also, you are going to identify issues, fact, opinion, both oral and written text. So what the benefit of this lesson? The first one, of course, develop the critical thinking. Discussion text, it will develop your critical thinking, so you are not going to decide about a thing so easily. And then for analytical skill, and then fostering a balanced view. So what we're going to do today, besides you listen to my explanation, we are going to watch a video, doing pairworks, and doing a discussion. Now, of course, before you go to discussion text, you need to test on argumentative text. So I want you to answer this question. Who wants to answer the first question? Alisa? What do you think about it? True. Okay. How about you, Putri? True. Okay. Now number two. Well, who wants to answer number two? Question number two. Nadia?
False, Miss.
Okay. Now let me see the answer. Congratulations, you answered correct. All of them correct. Okay, the first one this is true, and then the purpose of argumentative is okay. Now, what's the difference between argumentative text and discussion text? Argumentative, the main purpose of argumentative is to persuade the reader to take the same side with the writer. Meanwhile, in discussion text, it just only informs the reader about an issue. Each side means that the writer provides a multiple perspective on discussion text. This is the question we are going to learn about today. And then, okay, now we are going to learn the definition of discussion text. What is the definition of discussion text? Discussion text is a text that provides a multiple viewpoints about an issue. So the functions of the discussion text mainly to inform a reader because it provides a different view, a multiple perspective. It's one to inform, not to persuade the reader to take side. The next one is to stimulate debate. The stimulate debate means that you are not going to fight people, but instead you are going to explore a different view, a different opinion, arguments about the issue. And the last one is being critical thinking. four structure of discussion text. The first one is statement of issue, and then argument for. The third one, argument against, and the last one is conclusion. Okay, this is the detail of discussion text structure. The first one is statement of issue. Of course, statement of issue is the writer introduces the problem that are going to talk in discussion text, and then in argument 4 is a paragraph that give opinions, evidence, or facts that support an issue that are talking, but that's talked by the writer. And then argument against is a paragraph that give opposing points of an issue. And the last one is conclusion. The writer concludes all the main points in the discussion text. Now, so far, do you have any questions? Now we are going to learn about language feature, or we can say a grammatical rules in discussion text. The first one is a thinking verb. Who knows what's the difference between a thinking verb and action verb? You want to answer, Lisa?
Kalau action verbis itu dilakukan secara langsung. Kalau thinking verb tidak dilakukan seperti yang action.
Yes, correct. So thinking verb is a verb that shows what happened in mind. It's different with action verb. Action verb is something, a verb that we can see, we can do action physically. Okay, we can see the example. The government believe is a thinking verb. The new policy will reduce crime. Okay, the next one is a modal verb. Modal verb is a verb that shows possibility, ability, necessity, or permission. We can see the example. The solution could solve the problem. Could in the sentence show possibility. And then the government must consider the long-term effect. Must to show a necessity. And the third one is adverb of manner. Adverb of manner is used to describe how an action is done. It usually to answer the question how. For example, like she runs quickly. Quickly is the answer for the question how does she run. It shows how something is done. Okay. And then connective. Connective is a word or phrases that link ideas, sentences, phrases, and paragraphs. So the writing is flow smoothly. In discussion text, connective, especially a contrast connective, is very important to show the reader the different or the side of different perspective that provide in the text. For example, like some people believe solar power is the best solution. However, the however is the contrast connective used to show the contrast of different perspectives that provide in the sentences. And then the passive voice. A passive voice is a sentence where the focus on the object. So it keeps the discussion text neutral, not biased. For example, the lesson is explained by the teacher. And then the reported speech. A reported speech is a way to telling what someone else says without using the exact word. For example, he said that the government took a wrong action. Okay. Another important element in discussion text is fact and opinions. Fact is the backbone of opinion. It supports and used as an evidence in discussion text. Meanwhile, opinions used to show a different perspective in a discussion text. Now we are moving to our topic today about akhir. This is the key word you need to know. Alisa, could you read for me?
The most basic key memorandum of understanding. especially after the 2004 tsunami that pushed both sides to reconcile.
Thank you, Alisa. Now, this is the history timeline of Aceh Peace Agreement. The first one is the born of the Free Aceh Movement GAM in 1976. And then in 2005, the Helsinki Agreement signed by Aceh and Indonesia Republic. So I want you to watch a video about Aceh Peace Agreement implementation in Aceh.
Aceh movement or GAM, a separatist group that fought fiercely for independence from Jakarta. For nearly 3 decades, guerrilla warfare raged through mountains and villages, claiming more than 15,000 lives. But in 2005, everything changed. A catastrophic tsunami led to a peace treaty signed in Helsinki, a historic moment that finally silenced the guns. In 2013, the Aceh Truth and Reconciliation Commission was formed to uncover what really happened during the conflict years and help the province move forward. The Aceh government says that not all the peace deal's commitments can be met. Saya kira cuma baru 30% pelaksananya untuk sebulan. Inilah kekejuan yang pemerintah pusat mahali tidak serius, tidak dapat serius mengambil sikapnya. Itu yang menjadi beban pada kami. Dan supaya kita harapkan pemerintah pusat masa pemerintahan Bapak Prabowo sebagai pemerintah. The Indonesian government says it remains committed to fully implementing the peace agreement. But this was evident when President Prabowo Subianto stepped in to mediate recent territorial dispute ruling in Aceh's favor. Sekarang Pak Gubernur punya hubungan ataupun komunikasi yang intens dan sangat baik dengan Bapak Presiden. Jadi kalau bicara soal komitmen, itu mau tidak mau harus dilakukan karena Aceh bagaimanapun adalah bagian integral dari Indonesia. Yang paling dibutuhkan sekarang adalah bagaimana kita lihat masyarakat Aceh bisa maju. The peace that Aceh holds today is fragile, but it's real. This weather's tankies needs nowhere now, but it's a reminder of the concrete steps still needed to finish the work of reconciliation, not only between former enemies, but between a grateful past and hopeful future. Everybody smile, say, Indonesia.
Alright, that's all. Now before we move to our pair works, I want to do ice breaking. So could you sign in the link that I have sent in the WhatsApp group?
Yes.
This is the pin. That's all? Okay. Why is scientific doesn't answer? See the winner. I see that some of you didn't answer correctly. So, what is difficult? What? Apa yang masih belum kalian pahami dari penjelasan? Coba siapa tigilan? Apa yang belum dipahami?
Nanti ko tadi kayaknya praktis.
Udah makan? Udah makan ya? This is still ice breaking, still easy mode. Now I'm going to give you pairworks. Okay. Okay, everyone. Now I have given you a paperwork, so please do it under 15 minutes. And then if you have any difficult, do not shy part A, number 1. Nadia? Answer? Yes, it.
Number 1 is
Yes.
number 1. What is the main issue discussed in the text? And the answer is development of akhir or sign of Helsinki.
Okay. Who has a second answer with Nadia? Okay, that's correct answer. Thank you, Nadia. Okay, number 2. What answer? Okay, Lisa.
Who were the two parties that signed the Helsinki MOU in 2005? Indonesia and
Correct. Inong plus the friend. And then part B. Who wants to answer the table? Vidya? Rola? Rola?
number 1 is Aceh get special autonomy.
Okay.
And then number 1 is human rights
Thank you, Rosa, for the answer. Okay, the pro arguments, like Rosa said, Aceh gets special autonomy for the pro argument, and then the contra arguments, human rights code is never established. Okay, who wants to answer part C? Lisa? Alisa?
From the answer above, underline comment at least two thinking verb, connective. Jawabannya itu langsung to thinking verb, promise, and answer. Formal verb itu ada can, connective itu ada but and
Correct. In thinking verb, there are promise and ensure. In modal verb, there is can, and then in connective, there are but and. So, who wants to conclude what we have learned today? Fatih, can you conclude what we have learned today about discussion text?
I think the government should uphold the company's rules with the government values, ensure all parts must taking part on implementing Helsinki.
Okay, that's the conclusion for our topic today about Aceh Agreement. How about you, Vidya? About discussion text, what we have learned?
We have to learn about discussion text where we share our arguments and to gain critical thinking and that's all.
Okay, thank you. Give up for all. So everyone, thank you so much for the attention. Do you have any feedback for me? What do you think about this today class?
Great. I think it's nice. I love the way you teach with video.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. How about you, Vidya?
I love the games. The ice breaking is great.
Okay, thank you. Now that's all for today. For the next week, everyone, we are going to learn how to write down about a discussion text. So please learn more about its structure and please prepare topic that you're going to write down. Thank you. So before that, please say Hamdallah.
Alhamdulillah.